Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So Trump has announced that they're planning to get rid of the penny by early 2026. I have mixed feelings about that. I love searching coins. Getting a box of pennies and searching them for a rare coin is kind of the equivalent of playing the lottery for me, except that it's no risk, right? And aside from that, I always find a lot of copper pennies, and then I use the zinc ones to make art, obviously. So every box of pennies is three different investments for me. One, I sometimes find, or at least a few wheat pennies, right? But sometimes a rarer coin as well. Two, I get to put aside some copper, and three, I get zinc for my art projects. And I can't believe that's going away. And But I hope to get at least a few more tons of pennies before it goes away. And I hope to make a large Buddha, at least 200-300 pounds. When I was a kid, one of my favorite television programs was Unsolved Mysteries. Let me see if I can find that episode. There was an episode on Yamashita's treasure, and Yamashita had left behind a gold Buddha weighing about a ton, and a treasure hunter in the Philippines had found it, but President Marcos confiscated it, and the Buddha was never seen again. And so every time I buy a gold coin from after the 1970s, I wonder if any of the Buddha is in there. Chances are the Buddha is no longer intact. Uh, but I have an idea of how to make a large Buddha like that out of zinc. You see, zinc has a relatively low melting point, 400 some degrees Celsius. I'm thinking of getting a hot plate or something hot enough to get. Most hot plates probably aren't hot enough to get that high, but then I could put a graphite mold on top of there, turn on the hot plate, and then just start adding pennies to it. And as it melts, add more, and then as it melts, add more, and maybe scrape off some slag as I go. And I could just melt it all in place, right? Rather than having to pour. I wonder if that will work. Because 400 degrees is not terribly high. It's not. It's probably not going to damage the mold to sustain that temperature, right? You wouldn't want to do this if you were doing gold or silver, right? But zinc, you might be able to get away with it, right? Okay, but that will be like the Yamashita's treasure for pennies, right? Maybe the feds will decide to confiscate it because I'm doing it out of pennies, and we could have my own personal unsolved mystery, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.